Hey everyone, hope that you're doing well, that you're having a great day. Want to share with you another thought. Again, we're doing various verses, just kind of jumping around right now. I'm looking at Luke chapter 6, beginning in verse 37. Let's see what Luke has to tell us through the words of Jesus. Jesus said, "Judge not, and you will not be judged. Condemn not, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." So we see what Jesus is telling us. Judge not, and you won't be judged. Condemn not, and you won't be condemned. So often as Christians, we'll say, well, I'm not supposed to judge someone. So what we do is we use that not to hold that person accountable for their actions. But really, we do need to hold someone accountable, but we can't judge, because judging is looking into their heart that only God can do. So we look and we think we're seeing their heart, but we really don't, because what we're called to do is hold that person accountable for their actions. We can only see the actions. We don't know what's behind the actions unless they tell us what is behind the actions. And even then, you don't judge. And as Jesus says, don't condemn so that you're not condemned, but the call is to forgive. And then he says, a good measure, pressed down. And the whole point of what Jesus is getting at is by what you give is going to be how you're looked at as well. It's how you're going to be looked at in this world as well as in the kingdom when we die. There are eternal rewards. We don't understand all of that. Paul talks about them, but we don't get all of that. And so the point that Jesus is making is don't judge others. We can't, in our world, don't we do that all the time? We see that when we look at Facebook, you look at Instagram, you look at all kinds of stuff, and you see all kinds of judgment going on. And yet we really don't know the person's heart. We really don't know where they're coming from. All we see is one statement, and boom, we go off judging. And so let me just encourage you. Judge not, lest you be judged. So it's what Paul talks about, or what Jesus talked about. Hey, you got that big stick, that big log in your eye. How are you going to take that little speck out of someone else's eye when you've got this huge log in your own? Take care of your own business. Make sure that your heart is right before you go judging someone else. It's okay to hold accountable. It's okay to say, hey, help me to understand why this is happening, but not to judge. Just some thoughts for the day. Have a great day, and God bless you.